Hello friends and welcome to Pendulum Edu. Today we'll be discussing daily current affairs of 14 July 2020. So quickly join this session, and those who have not subscribed to our channel Pendulum Edu, please subscribe it and do not forget to press the bell icon to receive notification. And also you can join us on our Telegram channel, and their study material is available for your preparation. So let's start this session without wasting any time. And the first news is Income Tax Department has provided a new facility for banks and post offices. Now, this facility will help banks and post offices to find out the TDS applicability rate on cash withdrawal. The bank or post office, they will have to fill only the PAN of the person withdrawing cash to find out the TDS rate. So basically, this facility, it will help bank or post office to just enter the PAN of a particular person who has withdrawn cash, and TDS will be calculated on that. Central Board of Direct Taxes said that the TDS rate will be 2% on cash withdrawals of not more than rupees 20 lakh for non-filing income tax return. So the persons who have not filed income tax return, and if they withdraw money of not more than rupees 20 lakh, then TDS rate will be 2% for that. And similarly, the person who are making withdrawal of rupees more than rupees 1 crore and they are income tax payers, then TDS for them will also be 2%. So this is the important part. And also those who are withdrawing more than rupees 1 crore, then they do not, and they are not filing income tax, that is they are not the taxpayers, then there will be a mandatory TDS of 5%. This step has been taken to ensure return filing and to monitor cash withdrawals by non-filers and also to curb black money. So this facility has been provided keeping in mind the increasing number of return filing for income tax, and then to monitor cash withdrawals by non-filers and also to curb black money. Talking about Central Board of Direct Taxes, it is a statutory body under the Central Revenue Act of 1963, and this deals with matters related to levy and collection of direct taxes like personal income tax, corporate tax, etc. The current chairman of Central Board of Direct Taxes is Mr. Pramod Chandra Modi. Let's see the question related to the news. Recently, the Income Tax Department has provided a new facility for banks and post offices. Under this, at what rate TDS has been made mandatory for cash withdrawals of more than rupees 1 crore by those who do not pay income tax? 5%, 3%, 2% and 4%. Quickly comment the correct answer. What will be the correct answer for this? The correct answer will be option A, that is 5%. And those who are making cash withdrawals of more than 1 crore but they are paying income tax, then for them the TDS will be 2%. Now let's move to the next news. FASTag details, these will be captured before NIC issues fitness certificate to vehicles. So vehicles which have been registered with Vahan portal, which is a portal launched by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. So before issuing this fitness certificate to vehicles, the FASTag details of that particular vehicle will be captured, and Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has ensured this to be done across the whole country. And Ministry also informed that the National Electronic Toll Collection has been fully integrated with Vahan portal, so it will be easy to capture the FASTag details from there. The ministry has also asked vehicles crossing the National Highway toll plazas to use electronic mode of payment FASTag and avoid cash payment, because this will ensure reducing the chances of spread of COVID-19, as cash payment will be avoided and people are encouraged to use this FASTag. So what is this FASTag? This FASTag, it is a device. It is a sort of device that employs RFID technology, that is radio frequency identification technology. So when a person passes through this toll plaza, then if he has recharged this FASTag for suppose rupees 100, then automatically deduction will be made from his account of FASTag, and he'll not be required to stop at that plaza and take the slip for this toll collection will be done automatically. So this will ensure accountability, transparency in the system, and also it will ensure it will save a lot of time, because it takes a lot of time right now to when you are crossing the toll plaza and then you have to stand in line. So that thing will be avoided. And the use of fast tags on the National Highway Toll Plaza will also help in reducing the chances of spread of COVID-19 as discussed earlier. Now let's see a question related to the news. First of all, let us know something about National Informatics Center. So it is an attached office under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology under the Government of India, and it provides the infrastructure to help in delivery of IT services and some of Digital India initiatives. So in many government sites, you would have seen this NIC written over there, National Informatics Center. So it provides IT services to the government. It provides IT infrastructure. Recently, CBSE results are declared. So on that CBSE website also, you would have seen it is written on the top NIC. That is, it is the service is provided by NIC, and many apps that has been developed by which has been launched by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Those have been developed by NIC. Its headquarters are located in New Delhi and it was established in 1976. Now let's see a question. National Informatics Center, it works under which ministry? Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and Ministry of Earth Sciences. Very easy question. Comment quickly the correct answer. The correct answer will be option C, that is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. ATL App Development Module launched for school students across the country by the Atal Innovation Mission. So this Atal Innovation Mission, it is a mission of Niti Aayog. And this module, this ATL App Development Module, it is an online course that has been launched in collaboration with Indian startup Plesmo. And the aim of this module is to improve the skills of school students in the times under AIM's flagship program of Atal Tinkering Labs and make them app users to app builders. So basically it aims to develop the skills of school students, and also it aims to make the app users, students as app users to app builders. So this is an online course which is completely free of cost, and in this 6 project based learning modules will be there and online course sessions will be there, and through this young innovators can learn to build mobile apps in various languages and showcase their talent. In addition, periodic teacher training sessions that they will be conducted on AIM app development syllabus for the capacity and skill building of app development among school teachers. So this training session will be there for both students as well as school teachers. And so far more than 5,100 ATL have been established by the Atal Innovation Mission in more than 660 districts across the country, and more than 2 million students, they have access to tinkering labs. So these tinkering labs, they are established under the Atal Innovation Mission, and this the purpose of this flagship program of Niti Aayog, it aims to create innovative minds. It aims to build to develop skills amongst school students, and also this aims to encourage students to innovate something so that their minds can become more innovative. And since we all know that now the artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, so the student should have such type of skills that if they whenever they enter into the job world, so they do not find that gap between the required skills and what the skills they have. So this will help in this type of programs, that will help in building that gap between the what is required, what skills are required in actual, and what skills they have. Now let's see a question related to the news. Which of the following statements is true? So you have to tell which statements are true. ATL App Development Module has been launched by Niti Aayog's Atal Innovation Mission. The aim of this module is to improve the skills of school students. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, and none of the above. So quickly comment the correct answer. Which statement is true? Keep commenting the correct answer. Try to add more and more people to the session. The correct answer will be option C, that is both 1 and 2. Now let's see the next news. Indian Coast Guard rescues 6 Sri Lankan fishermen. So recently, Indian Coast Guard has rescued 6 Sri Lankan fishermen from the exclusive economic zone in the Andaman Sea. During the EEZ surveillance of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, ICG Dornier has rescued this Sri Lankan fishermen in distress due to technical glitch about 190 nautical miles northwest of Port Blair. So this exclusive economic zone, so this is a maritime zone which has been set by 1982 United Nations Convention on Law of Seas, which is also known as UN clause of 1982. So under this exclusive economic zone has been defined, and any sovereign state, it has exclusive rights regarding the exploration and use of marine resources. So suppose this is the coastline of a particular country. Suppose this is the Indian coastline, and from Indian coastline till 200 nautical miles, this region, this is called exclusive economic zone. And if there are, suppose there are resource 1, resource 2, resource 3, so India will have the exclusive rights regarding the exploration and use of these marine resources lying in this region. And this also defines the production of energy from water and air, and basically a country has all exclusive economic rights over this zone. And from the coastline to 12 nautical miles, the region is the territorial waters of a particular country. So in this territorial waters, no other country can enter without the permission, and there is aerial and water right on the over this territorial waters. So from coastline to 12 nautical miles, this is the territorial waters of a country, and the region which is from the coastline to 200 nautical miles, that is called exclusive economic zone of a particular country. So I hope this concept is clear regarding exclusive economic zone. Indian Coast Guard, it is an armed force, maritime search and rescue and law enforcement agency. It also protects India's maritime interest and whatever the laws are there. So it related to the sea, it enforces those laws, and it works under the Ministry of Defense. Its headquarters are located in New Delhi. So usually you would have seen that the headquarters of the paramilitary force or the military forces of India, these are basically these are located in New Delhi. Now let's see the question related to the news. Exclusive economic zone were determined by the United Nations Convention Law on Seas of which year? 1985, 1990, 1982 and 1976. Quickly comment the correct answer. If you have any doubt related to this news, you can mention that in comment box. The correct answer will be option C, that is 1982. Moving to the next news. Indian Railways will be the world's first green railway to run on 100% clean energy by 2030. So recently our railway minister Piyush Goyal, he addressed the Indian Global Week 2020, which we discussed 2 days ago. And during this Indian Global Week of 2020, he said that India will become world's first green railway to run on 100% clean energy by 2030. The aim is to be achieved by 2030, and India will also be the largest railway in the world with 100% electrification replacing diesel. Also, he informed that government has invited private participants to bid for additional 151 trains. So basically, public-private partnership will be involved in this, or you can say privatization will also be involved in providing the good quality services, world-class facilities and high-speed travel for the people, for the passengers, for the people of India, by inviting the bid for additional 151 trains. Now let's see the question related to the news. Indian Railways will be the world's first green railway to run on 100% clean energy by which year? 2025, 2030, 2035 and 2040. Quickly comment the correct answer. What will be the correct answer for this? The correct answer will be option B, that is 2030. Moving to the next news. The fourth cycle of All India Tiger Estimation 2018 has been included in the Guinness World Record. It has been included in the Guinness World Record for the world's largest camera trap wildlife survey. And with this, India has fulfilled its resolve to double the tiger population 4 years before the target. So, during the 2010 St. Petersburg Convention, India set a target to double its tiger population by 2022, but it has achieved it 4 years ahead, that is in 2018, while the estimation was done. And related to tiger, India has many conservation programs like Project Tiger, which was launched in 1973. Then M Stripes, this is one of the projects of Government of India regarding tiger conservation. Then Teen Tutu, in which this initiative was taken in St. Petersburg, where India said that it will double its tiger population by 2022. So such type of initiatives have been taken by India. And according to the last census of 2018, there are now an estimated of 2,967 tigers in the country. And with this, India is home to about 75% of the global tiger population. And if we talk about this All India Tiger estimation, so it is conducted every 4 years. So this is an important thing, that the last estimation was done in 2018 and the next will be done in 2022. That is, it is conducted every 4 years, and it is conducted by National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA), and also in this Wildlife Institute of India and State Forest Department and partners, they also coordinate in this in conducting this All India Tiger estimation. If we talk about the IUCN status of tiger, so the IUCN status of tiger is endangered. Since tigers are in news, there can be a question related to their IUCN status. Moving to the question part, at present, how many percent of the world's tiger live in India? 25, 50, 75 and 100. Quickly comment the correct answer. How many percent of world's tiger live in India? The correct answer is option C, that is 75%. Moving to the next news, the Drugs Controller General of India, DCGI, it has permitted the use of itolizumab injection for patients with COVID-19. And DCGI, it has recently also approved two vaccines which have to be human trials for which are going on for the COVID-19. These two vaccines are Zycov-D and another was Covaxin. So these two were approved by DCGI for human trials, and now DCGI has also approved the use of itolizumab injection for the patients with COVID-19. It can only be used for limited emergency, that is moderate to severe acute respiratory distress syndrome or cytokine release syndrome. This drug is approved only after satisfactory results, and this injection is already an approved drug of Iucn Limited, which is used to treat patients with active moderate to severe psoriasis. So what is this psoriasis? It is a condition in which skin cells, they build up and form scales and itchy dry patches. So it is thought to be immune system problem. Basically, it is immune system problem. So it can cause infections, and basically it cause itching in the skin, in the nails, and the drugs which have been in news like hydroxychloroquine, remdesivir, Covifir, then umifenavir, these dexamethasone. So these drugs which have been in news recently regarding COVID-19, these become important. So you should know why these drugs are used, which are antiviral drugs or which are used for treating malaria or any other whatever their use is. So you have to study the use of these all medicines which are there in news. Moving to the next news. Government of Madhya Pradesh, it will conduct a Roko Toko campaign for those who do not wear mask, and as we all know that the cases are increasing everywhere, so people have to wear mask. This is mandatory at all public places. This is for the safety of others and also that person itself. And now the selected voluntary organizations will provide masks created under the Jeevan Shakti scheme to those who do not wear mask in public places and will charge rupees 20 per mask from the person concerned. And the collectors, they'll select voluntary organizations in the district for this work, and the number, reliability and efficiency of the organization available persons will be taken into consideration while making the selection. And the collectors will provide suitable location for the distribution of masks to these organizations. And this Jeevan Shakti scheme, this Mukhyamantri Jeevan Shakti Yojana, it was announced by Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. And under this scheme, urban employed women can make cotton cloth masks and sell them to the state government at the rate of rupees 11 per mask. And this will not only help the family of the women particularly financially, but also it will help people to get masks at cheaper rate. And this will also ensure women empowerment during this COVID-19. So Madhya Pradesh has been in news recently because many programs have been run by this government, like Charan Paduka was there, and one more initiative was there, Dada Dadi, Nana Nani campaign. These are related to COVID-19. Nana Nani campaign. Such type of initiatives, these were taken by Madhya Pradesh government recently. One more scheme was launched, which is related to Mukhyamantri Rural Street Vendor Loan Scheme. So the PM Savanidhi Yojana, which is the scheme of which was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi regarding street vendors, that they can avail loan under this Savanidhi Yojana, that is Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi Yojana. So on the lines of this Yojana, Madhya Pradesh government has also launched Madhya Pradesh or you can say Mukhyamantri Rural Street Vendor Loan Schemes. Now let's move to the question part. In which state will the Roko Toko campaign be run for people not wearing masks? Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab. Quickly comment the correct answer. The correct answer will be option C, that is Madhya Pradesh. And more schemes were also there. You would be remembering this Hamara Ghar Hamara Vidyalaya. This scheme was also started by the government of Madhya Pradesh, Hamara Ghar Hamara Vidyalaya, in which the government aims to provide the classes. Students can take classes sitting at their home. They'll get the feel of their school by studying at their home only. And one portal was also launched, which is Rozgar Setu Yojana portal. This portal was also launched by the Madhya Pradesh government. And we have already studied Jeevan Shakti Yojana, which was launched by the government of Madhya Pradesh. So these were some of the schemes which were started by the government of Madhya Pradesh during the COVID-19. Now moving to the next news. Veteran Gujarati journalist, writer and political analyst Nagin Das Sanghvi, he died recently in Surat. He was 100 years old and he was suffering from acute asthma. He was recently awarded the Padma Shri Award in the year 2019. And he wrote several books on Mahatma Gandhi, Gujarat and other subjects. And the Padma Awards, which were announced in the year 2020, you can read the complete list. Complete list is there on our website. You can read it from website pendulummedia.com. Moving to the question part, first of all. Recently, Nagin Das Sanghvi died in Surat. Which field did he belong to? Quickly comment. Writing, acting, painting and business. What will be the correct answer for this? Writing, acting, painting and business. The correct answer will be option A, that is writing. Moving to the next news. NTPC was awarded the prestigious CII ITC Sustainability Award 2019. So recently NTPC has won this award, and this award has been won for the outstanding achievement under the corporate excellence category. And at the same time, the company was lauded for its significant achievement in the CSR category. Under this, a 4-week residential program was launched to benefit the girls which are school going, and also these are from the disadvantaged background, and to support them for their overall development, the initiative was taken by this NTPC under its CSR category. So what is this CSR? So this CSR, it is a corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility. So this CSR, this was included under the Companies Act of 2013, and this corporate social responsibility, it is a self-regulating business model that helps a company to be socially accountable. So basically, a company gets a lot from the society, and this is a concept that provides an opportunity for the corporate to fulfill its social responsibility to give something back to the society. So it includes you can say a company can spend a part of its money to for the environment, for education, like in the for the society, for economic reasons or for environmental reasons. These can be spent. So something more about CSR. In 2014, the Indian government, it became the first country to legally mandate CSR, and now the CSR is mandatory. Under the Section 135 of Companies Act, it was made mandatory that a particular company, it has to spend their turnover or profitability, that is 2% of their either profit or 2% of their turnover of the, or you can say of their average net profit for the past 3 years on CSR. So this was made mandatory, and also for those companies that have a net worth of INR rupees 5 billion, okay, or more, or they have the annual turnover of 10 billion INR 10 billion, then they would have to spend up to 2% of their average net profits of 3 years on CSR. So basically there are 3 criteria: that a company which has a net worth of INR 5 billion or more, or an annual turnover of INR 10 billion or more, or the third thing is the net profit. If the net profit, it is also more than INR 50 million. So if it is more than this, then also they have to spend, it is mandatory for them to spend 2% of their average net profit of 3 years on CSR. Okay. Now let's come back to this NTPC. NTPC, it is a central public sector undertaking, which is under the Ministry of Power. It is the largest power generation company in India. NTPC is National Thermal Power Corporation Limited. And this award, CII ITC Sustainability Awards, it recognize and reward outstanding practices across the continuum. It is considered to be the most reliable platform for identifying sustainability in the country. Now let's see the question related to the news. Recently, which PSU has been awarded the CII ITC Sustainability Award of 2019? NTPC, ONGC, SAIL and BHEL. Quickly comment the correct answer. The correct answer is option A, that is NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation. ONGC is Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. SAIL is Steel Authority of India Limited. BHEL is Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. Now moving to the next news. In Telangana, the Adivasi Sankshema Parishad campaign to include the Gondi, or you can say Koya language, in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. This tribal organization, it has been demanding official recognition of Gondi language for a long time. So the official recognition means that this language should be included under the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution, where already 22 languages are there, which include Hindi, Sanskrit, Telugu, Tamil, and also Nepali. So such type of languages are already there and among the 22 languages of the Indian Constitution under the 8th schedule, and now the demand has been raised to include this Gondi or Koya language under this 8th schedule. ASP, that is Adivasi Sankshema Parishad, and other tribal organizations which represent 6 states including Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Odisha, they'll celebrate Gondi Language Day on 21 July. And this online campaign will be organized to encourage government to give official recognition to Gondi language by celebrating Vishwa Koya Gondi Bhasha Dinotsav by tribals in their respective villages. This campaign will be intensified on 9th August 2020 because on that day, the International Day of World's Indigenous Peoples is celebrated. This Koya or Gondi is a language which is spoken by the Karutsov tribals in Gondwana region spread over many states of the country, and these states include Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Odisha. Now let's see the question related to the news. Koya language or the Gondi language is spoken in which of these states? Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and all of the above. Quickly comment the correct answer. The correct answer will be option D, that is all of the above. So friends, here we have covered daily current affairs of 14 July and related questions. I hope you like this session, and if you have any doubt you can mention that in comment box, and if you want to add anything or something you have to share, you can also mention that in comment box. Like this video, share it as much as you can. Keep preparing well. We'll meet you next time. Thank you so much.